Hi guys, and welcome to the Dundee United vs Sunderland match review. So Sunderland have just come back off a 2-0 win against Dundee United up in Scotland away from home, of course. So getting into this game, of course, we just come off the back of a defeat in Portugal against Roma, against Jose Mourinho, of course. So we were looking to get back to winning ways, a bit of momentum going towards the season, of course. It's coming up at the end of the month, of course, against Coventry at the Stadium of Light. So looking at the lineup, it was actually a really decent lineup for me. I think the only one player I would change is, of course, Dietrich. Everyone thinks I really hate him. I don't hate him. Of course I don't hate him. I just don't rate him simply. And that is it. And I think even today, he was poor as well. As you know, again, it sounds like I'm being really harsh on him. But you can see that there's sort of glimmers of quality there. But he's just, I don't know, just very wasteful. His sort of decision making, it's just very, very poor. And it wouldn't surprise me if he ended up getting shipped. I know we had to sign that sort of 2-year deal because of the clause that was in his contract, so we had to sign him. And no doubt Alex Neil is just trying to get a really, really good look at him up close this pre-season. But it wouldn't surprise me if he was either sold on immediately or put out on loan, something like that, or loan to buy, something like that, you know, for Dietrich, because when you do look, unfortunately, the quality just isn't there. He was barely League One quality, let's be honest. But either way, we've started off this on the wrong foot, really, haven't we? But getting into it, so the lineup, we had Patterson in goal. We had Sirkin at left back. We had Bollard and Bailey Wright as the central defensive partnership. Right back, we had Trey Hume. In the middle, we had Daniel and Evans. And then we had Diaku, Pritchard, and Patrick Roberts in behind Ross Stewart, who started today. So getting in to the game, it was a really, really good start for us. We looked really, really positive on the ball. Some really good quick passing moves. The tempo was really good. The press was good. And the first half, a little bit different in the second, but we'll get to that. But in the first half, I felt that we was really dominant without creating loads of chances. I felt like we were quite dominant, even though they were giving us a bit of a press. Something I screamed out last season is as soon as a team gives us a bit of a high press, we struggled and we panic and we resort to hoof it football. But the sort of the quick, precise triangles, as simple as that, we're coming off with them really, really well. Like Dan Neil, Corey Evans in the middle as well. Got Roberts coming in off the right-hand side, Pritchard coming deep for it. Everyone wanted the ball, which is a big thing for me, particularly when you do come up against the high-pressing side. Everyone needs to want the ball. They need to come deep for it. They need to want to be comfortable in picking it up in tight areas when they've got a man right behind him. Do you know what I mean? And that's what we're doing really, really well. And it become the first chance of the game, 10 minutes in. Dan Neil, he dummied his man. He managed to get to the byline after, again, a nice passing move. Gets it to the byline, dummies his man, sits him on his arse. He gets back up, he does him again, dinks it across goal. There is Ross Stewart, and he heads it just wide of goal. And literally 5 minutes later, we're on the counter-attack. Roberts is driving forward. He kind of swerves in from right to left, driving forward. He slides Stewart in behind. Sort of a tight angle, really, sort of the near post, and he drives the ball, strikes the ball straight at the keeper's legs. Literally 5 minutes later, again, it's another chance. Roberts, he cuts in again, as I say, from the right to left. He loves to do that, and he starts driving down the centre. This was slightly frustrating, this one for me, because you had Diaku on the left-hand side, completely acres of space. You had Roscoe, you had Ross Stewart, making a great run in behind, perfectly timed, but instead he goes himself, and it is blocked. Then, like I say, the really nice tempo, really nice passing moves, and we were seeing that consistently throughout the first half. I just felt like the way we gelled and the team had bonded. You could see that core that we brought back in, with the likes of Roberts, of course, going back in, Bailey Wright, Stewart and I think Roberts, they have such a good partnership, I think, anyway. They kept on there were so many nearly moments where it's as if Roberts immediately knows when Stewart is going to make the run in behind, and he was constantly trying to find him. Sometimes it was just a really good interception by Dundee United defenders, give it to him. They defended very, very well, but so we kept trying these sort of these really clever reverse passes in behind, and they just managed to cut it out several times. Now, 35 minutes in, there's a great ball in behind by Roberts, and there is Ross Stewart, and he hits the keeper's legs again. Half time, I must say, we controlled most of the half. We were relatively comfortable and dominant, and Dundee United didn't look particularly threatening, and we defended everything we did. Bollard looked very, very comfortable, very good at the back as well. Trey Hume, someone who I think a lot of us would have expected him to maybe go out on loan or shipped out or sold, even maybe, I don't know, maybe not sold, we only bought him in January, but he looked very, very comfortable, and he did not put foot wrong defensively, getting forward when he needed to as well, looked really, really good, and that's shown in the second half, because he got us a goal. So we got it on the left-hand side, Sirkin puts the ball in, and there is Trey Hume arrives late to nod it in into the back of the net, so it's from full-back to full-back, absolutely fantastic, great to see. And then an absolutely ridiculous own goal by Mulgrew. So he's facing his own goal. Ross Stewart's giving him a bit of pressure, and he's kind of almost on the half volley, sent it back towards his keeper, but it's gone way past him, too much power on it. Keeper agonisingly watches it go into the back of the net to make it 2-0, so it's an own goal. And I won't lie to you, Dundee United were miles better in that second half. I'll give it to them. They were miles better. They came out sharper. A couple of chances here and there. So many goal-mouth scrambles, or at least several, particularly towards the back end of the game. We did see the likes of, the new lad, Alessi did come on. Diamond coming as well. Stewart and Wright come off. They had a good chance, I think it was a strike from range, and it was a really strong arm from Patterson. But yeah, Dundee United were very, very good and more than competing in the second half. Completely chalk and cheese from the first half performance, where I feel like we dominated and we just had sort of loads of nearly moments and the odd chance here and there, whereas Dundee United really did go for it. Might be the reason why they left them a little bit open at the back at times. A couple of times they would lose the ball or would nick it off them or intercept in really dangerous positions. Diamond did it towards the end of the game. He only had to take on one man, but he tried to do a step over and kind of fell over himself a bit, and the angle went a little bit for him, so it didn't really come off. But yeah, a couple of times we did try and break, and it just wasn't really working. But they had a chance where I think they got to the byline, and all they had to do was square it. When said the lad on the left hand side, he's gone for goal for a stupidly tight angle, and it's gone straight at Pato, and he's managed to deal with it. But yeah, that was the game. A really good workout, and it was good to see. I would have maybe if Clark started and that was almost a starting 11, I think that you might suggest we'd be quite comfortable, or we wouldn't be particularly fuming to see start the championship season. Of course, we need more players. Absolutely, that's that's obvious. We need that. But that's if we were using the squad what we had now, that is the kind of lineup I would like to see. Bar Diaku. But yeah, again, I'm really not hating on Diaku so much. I know I kind of am. I don't know what it is. I just find him so frustrating. But there we go. So that was pretty much the game summed up there. It was a really good run out. The lads, they impressed me. The intensity for, sometimes in a friendly, it's quite easy to just kind of take the foot off the gas a little bit. But you can tell they're taking it very seriously. Alex Neil's got the lads really well drilled. And it's exciting to see, and Alessi, when he come on, he looked pretty decent, won a few balls in the air. And he's rapid like that. He's absolutely rapid, that lad. He really, really is, because he's, 6'3", 6'4". And like I said in the signing video, he's utterly rapid. You can see just in little, spits and spurts here and there off the ball how quick that lad is. But yeah, so that is everything for it today, guys. A brilliant win, a nice one. Well, of course, I don't mean too much, but it's good to get back to winning ways after the defeat against Roma, and in decent fashion as well. We played all right. Few more signings, and we keep playing the way we do, and I think we could be okay. We could be looking for quite an exciting season in terms of consolidation in the championship, but it is not going to be easy. There has been a lot of rumours around a certain Mr. Troy Parrott, but hopefully that comes off and we'll get into it. If it does happen, for those of you who do know, Troy Parrott is a channel icon of the past, which again, if we sign him, we will divulge into that a bit more as well. But again, if you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, take care and stay jamming.